enable. Forbes India, CNBC TV 18 present India Inc. on the Move. Smart Manufacturing, powered by Rockwell Automation.
India Inc. on the Move, a smart manufacturing summit powered by Rockwell Automation.
Hello and welcome to India Inc. on the Move, Smart Manufacturing Summit by Forbes India and CNBC TV 18 in partnership with Rockwell Automation.
Apart from the on-ground event, the virtual event saw many insightful discussions on smart factories and the future of manufacturing. The first session was on the theme, Smart Manufacturing, Revamping the Auto Manufacturing Sector.
Not just the auto industry, but even the integrators and production system suppliers like us are at the cusp of a paradigm shift at the moment. The space requirements need to come down drastically, and we need to have lean automation setups with high productivity at the same time. We are working towards the lean manufacturing setup. With our parent company in the Netherlands, we are also setting up robotic proto shops. So what happens is that whatever quality issues we have in the product and in the manufacturing line, we are looking to kill that in the proto stage itself. So with a robotic proto shop, it gives you flexibility. You can use the same equipment in the production line later. You get super premium quality at the product stage itself while it is in the proto. So with that, it enables us to have a much better product when it finally comes to launch.
First is understanding the key trends which is happening around us. The trends like digitization, urbanization, rise of Gen Z, and sustainability. So these four key trends which are evolving around the environment, especially the automotive. So this needs to be captured by the industry, by the people or the company well. So we have to be dynamic in terms of our response, in terms of capturing the scenarios, in terms of market, customers, and competition. We all know that QCD is very important for any customers or OEMs. So the performance, quality, and agility, I would say these three are the very important parameters which every organization have to keep a track of it. So performance in terms of the technology, in terms of the component or the product performance in the field, the quality in terms of the deliverables, it could be on the development or engineering or to the manufacturing, then agility.
There is a lot of technologies in EV which is actually in a nascent stage, and day by day there are new options which are getting available. Facilities need to be very, very agile to adopt to the new product and subsequent processes. It should have a built-in flexibility that if there is a change in a process which is for good, that the system should able to adopt. At the same time, as a customer is expecting a best product at a very, very reasonable price. So all these processes should be also able to support the cost pressure, and at the same time, it should have a built-in quality so that the safety of users are ensured.
I think one has to look at the entire landscape that is out there and how that is also changing. So one key aspect to look at is the consumer profile today, and not just the consumer, but the influencer profile. So we see it as a good mix of, whether you call it Gen X, Gen Y, millennials, in fact, even some young alphas, baby boomers, all of them come together, right? And what actually is the lowest common denominator for everybody? It is technology. So we see technology playing a very key factor for larger set out there, number one. Number two, we see that the second aspect is about experience being very, very important, and then speed. We looked at MG being established as an auto tech brand. You then understand that what are the pillars required for your brand to go further. So then we looked at innovation being a key aspect for the brand, which means constant work in the area of connected cars, electric vehicles, autonomous cars. So therefore, from an experience perspective, we started to focus on, from very beginning, on digital areas.
The next session held discussions on smart manufacturing in heavy industries.
There is a state of transition now. Like earlier cases, we used to go for most of the items in a mechanical basis or so. Now we are giving more importance towards digitalization, where the application of IoT in heavy industries and all other industries, like mining sector also, we are using it for this exploration and all the equipment devices which is connected to the drilling, blasting or HMI equipment, or in a heavy industries like motors, then rollers, then any other equipment used for production. With this Internet of Things, we are able to get the data related to the rock structure. Because I am in a mining sector, I will just emphasize certain things that related to rock structure, strata provided for drilling, blasting, and for subsequent mining.
There are multiple things technology brings on the safety side of it. I'll give few examples. First, let me talk about AR, VR, which is very commonly used in many companies now. This kind of submersive experience gives someone a better, or make them better trained, rather than having them listen to a topic by an expert. Another one which you have seen that is on the drone side, pillar to this transformation on the safety side. Many things which is very, very tough terrain, or things which is like very tough for human. If robots can replace that, it will bring safety, though it will also bring consistency. So the overall productivity can go better.
Digital technologies are actually making a game-changing difference, to the heavy industry equipments, because, right from the product design stage, where you're able to, practically virtually commission these equipments, right? So that you can have as few incidents of errors while commissioning. So you get the quickest possible startup, alignment, and aggregation across the plant. Increasingly, there is use of digital technologies in helping simulate. Oftentimes, we use this phrase called the digital twin. When you work in a digital realm, as opposed to the physical realm, you're able to carry out those changes, simulate what will be the impact on the process. And when you're satisfied with the changes that you want to carry out, you can actually carry it out in the physical realm.
Initially, this Industry 4.0 was taken by most of the manufacturing companies as a buzzword. If we talk about the cement industry or maybe metal industry kind of thing, they're using these kind of tools like industrial Internet of Things, using machine connectivity with the ERP. So those kind of things we have started using. We will be going ahead on Industry 4.0.
After this insightful discussion, it was time for the next panel to talk about smart manufacturing in the FMCG sector.
Let me tell you, we are 100% digital. And when I say 100% digital with IoT-based technology, we thought that why we have been working more on the market side and also the automation technology on the plant side, it was very high time to work on the animal side. So we said, let us first digitalize the animal. Today we can, with that IoT-based technology, we can predict that how many animals are going to get sick after 2 days, which is not possible for human being today. But we can do it for animals, and it is available on our dashboards. And the second important thing is we have been able to predict this animal will come under heat, and we can do the artificial insemination. So this entire model on digitalization platform has made the life of the farmer as well as the health of the animal and for the organization becomes very easy. So this data can be only available once you have a technology at the farm level. So once you have the data, the technology has derived with artificial intelligence and data analytic models. We have moved beyond that. We've got a kind of iPad on the back of the trucks, and today we have more than 40 trucks moving on the road with the lat-long and with the GPS technology, and the sampling of this milk is along with the RFID tag on the different bottles. So when the milk comes to the plant, we are tracking that entire movement. The testing is done through the machines, the data is captured, and then you come to know from where this milk has come. So this transparency, accuracy, and the data will help you take decisions much faster, accurate, and obviously all your costs would go down.
Launching of products because of complex environment and multi-product environment, doing it faster than others is a big thing, for people who are manufacturing these items, and technology is a big enabler there. And there are many ways by which it can help achieve faster time to market for manufacturers. So creating machines from ground up to optimize productivity, quality, safety, and providing insights and information to the decision makers is a must for the manufacturers, right? There are multiple elements of smart manufacturing that drive faster time to market. It could be delivering or improving overall equipment, effectiveness by adding operational hours, on an existing machine. It could be reducing process mix time, as an example, or producing more units or parts in a particular shift, and so on. At the same point of time, increasing throughput and reducing downtime could also accelerate faster production. That's another way by which you can achieve, faster time to market. Planning inventory, raw materials, and producing finished products with minimal quality deviations could also reduce the manufacturing, time as well. So diverse mix of products and a wider range of distributors and trading partners with a varied demand, that means you got to get most out of your production, packaging, supply chain, and so on. All this is possible when you have automated machines with almost no manual entry or process, which are connected at the cell level of the manufacturing level, but then you finally expand them to a much larger enterprise level, for a more enhanced visibility and connected operations.